Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream, especially if you're watching this afternoon. I appreciate it from US 9757, Butterfield Historical, whatever trail. So I had some fun, and Sam was just asking me about that experience or parts of it, at least what antenna I was using. I'll explain here in just a minute. I am on FT8. I just got Gray Man POTA, and do what Jeff says here, please. Thank you. That's the only thing I asked for. Yeah. So today, yesterday I was planning on going out, and I wanted to do a little bit of field test. Just go to like a regular park. Like I was going to go to the one like a block away from here, and and I haven't tested. I didn't even test out the rig expert at all. Not even in the backyard when I tested out I got too many screens popped up here. The MC750 from JNC Radio. I tested out this antenna in my backyard, but I did not test out the rig expert. So I had absolutely no idea what I was doing with it. And of course, I took the thing with me and I didn't bring the manual. But I watched a couple videos on it, so I had a pretty good idea how it worked. It's fairly easy, and I was able to tune that thing up pretty fast. So for me, this is the only second time I set this antenna up to getting it operational from stopping, pulling over, was less than 5 minutes. And that's including tuning. So pretty impressed with this antenna. Obviously, it's not like an ATOS. You just roll up on somewhere and go. But this antenna did not disappoint. I was pretty impressed with it. N6 VHF, Neil, friend of the channel here. He mentioned I saw him use this antenna in almost exactly the same spot I went today at the Butterfield US 9757 historical trail. And I would, like I said, I was just going to go to like a park. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to go to a park, I might as well just go another 2 more miles. Literally, it's 2 more miles away. It's on the other side of the airport. It's by Prado Lake Park, I believe it's called. So then I got there and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a live stream. And you know what? I'm going to do a POTA. Why not? And if you guys can see me fail, you can see me fail. Because I didn't, number one, I had realized that I forgot a couple things. Number one, my speaker. And by the time I got back in my car, I realized I didn't have my manual for my rig expert, which is my first time using it. So, right. I turned it on once, like 2 months ago. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, people like to watch me fail. I'm going to try to prove them not. They know the park numbers. You are right. So anyways, I was talking to Neil N6 VHF on the way down, just briefly on VHF on 2 meter call 146520. And I told him, I had texted him before. I told him I was going down there. And he said, well, you could get at least 2 contacts, one on VHF and one on a UHF. So that will get you, 20% of the way there. And I was like, yeah, I appreciate that. So that's the first thing I did. And I actually tuned up the antenna and didn't even try the radio, like to see if it was tuned before I did the live stream, just to add a little more flair to the live stream to see if I was going to fail or not. So antenna did 100 times better than I thought. I thought I was going to maybe get 10 contacts. I ended up getting almost 60. So, and some new contacts out there. Very happy with that antenna. I cannot wait to take that to Chino Hill State Park and spend most of the day there and try to get maybe 100 to 150 contacts out of that antenna, if my battery will last that long, of course. But I think it will. Might want to try to take it to Vegas with me and do Red Rock. I think that will be fun. And I can't believe how much, Nate, you are 100%. Dude, I love your comments in there. They're so right. It's just straight to the point, and I love it. And we got an angry New Yorker, somebody from Oklahoma,
You want to make a comment?
somebody from Alabama in the chat tonight, or in the Sono Bus tonight. He was, Seth, you're upset that I didn't tell you before?
Yes.
Heard POTA app is about to receive a makeover. POTA.app or POTA app?
Wait, what app is there other than the website?
That's where people get confused. What's up, Roy?
Oh, the site. Okay. Makes sense. So did you cover how much you paid for the Chelegans?
So I bought it right after, it was in June, end of May. I got to double check. But I bought it right after the tariffs went in effect. And these get directly shipped from wherever. I think China.
So that's why they're so much more now.
It was a hair under $300, I think. And they added it. So when you go to the site, it's not on there anymore. I went and checked. It's not added into the price. It's added into like by the shipping.
Yeah.
What's up, Ben? Nice to see you in there. K6ZI.
And I know I just jumped in. Did you show a photo? Did you take a photo of your setup of the antenna?
I did not.
Did you have any? So I think I showed you or you've seen my buddy stick, right? Yeah, when we did in Orlando.
Is that the round thing?
It's the vertical with the radiating wire that you got to keep elevated.
Yes, yes, I do remember.
There's nothing like that on the Chelegans, right? You don't have to worry about that radiating wire, keeping elevated and finding a place to, like a spike or something to have it up, right?
Yeah. Mine has, I could do a spike, or I can do, I bought it. That was the other thing why I think it was a little bit more, because it was like another $30 plus the tariff, like a stand for it. So it did very well. I was very impressed. I'm glad I just muted my microphone so you guys didn't have to hear that.
You should have unmuted it. I mean, if we had it here, I think the rest of the channel could have heard it.
See, you guys.
Come on now.
You guys get to hear the real stuff.
But we've done it over the stream. I think it's about time you do it over the stream.
Yeah, Seth has farted over the stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure. Yeah, but I don't know why I just had the other screen on. I thought I was on this screen, but I wasn't. I'm very impressed with this antenna.
I think I told you I used it. I don't know what antenna I used with Neil, but last time I was out in your neck of the woods, I did a POTA with Zephyr N6IRN, and he used the Chelegans also.
The same one?
I believe so, and it was we used a 710 Yaesu. We were in some park, I forget.
You sure that wasn't Neil? Because Neil has a 710, I believe.
Well, so did Zephyr had one too. I did one with him as well. I did a bunch of POTAs that week. I was out in California.
Not with me though.
Well, whose fault was that? Okay, just making sure you agree for once.
Oh, I agree.
I did multiple POTAs that week, and the best part was I didn't have to bring my own gear.
That was very nice of them. That's very, very nice.
Yep.
I don't want to like. I want to say that as much as possible because that's pretty cool. I would love to have that happen to me.
Yeah, and also, I think I discussed this privately. I don't know about anyone else who was watching the earlier stream. I don't know if it was my iPad. I was on a choo-choo train that was probably as old as I am watching the stream when you were doing it. I don't know. It was a little choppy at some points. I don't know if it was my iPad or if it was something with your stream.
I look back at the video of it. I mean, afterwards, it looked fine. I didn't hear any complaints when I was on it.
I'm running the iPad OS 26 release candidate. It seemed to be a little sluggish.
I didn't notice anything when I played it back.
What was that?
I didn't notice anything when I played it back.
Okay, so maybe it was just maybe it was the iPad.
The only thing that people noticed and it's driving me nuts is that everything's reversed.
Yeah. So that
I can't get rid of that.
What were you using? What are you using the stream? Can you say what app you're using the stream?
Yeah, I'm just using the regular YouTube stream.
YouTube app. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know.
But
I went back in a couple videos. When I did Lake Paris, and what's the other one? It was 2 in one day. Lake Paris and Citrus Park. Both of those were not reversed. And I used my iPhone 13. And after that, I saw a couple more. So I don't know if it's an app thing. It has nothing to do with settings in the phone because I changed them.
Maybe YouTube did something, push an update.
I don't know, and there's nothing on YouTube about it. I hate that reversed.
Didn't we have the other app we were testing for a while? I forget what it was called off the iPhone.
It was
hold on. Joe says using the front camera will cause the reverse issue. It is a known issue. Will cause the reverse effect. It is a known issue.
I agree, but it didn't do it before. And I have video evidence of it. So I don't know what changed.
Did you check between the keyboard and the chair?
There is no keyboard. There is no chair. It's just the phone.
The steering wheel and the chair?
It's the phone. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm trying to think of the other streaming software that I used.
Prism? Was that what it?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, because we tried that once. You, me, and Jeremy a couple of years ago. I think I was doing like a neighborhood walk and I was live streaming just between the three of us just to try it out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to that. And now that I have a 1080p front-facing camera, it shows 1080p now.
Yeah, so that I saw.
So it actually looks a little bit better. That's the only good thing about the iPhone.
And what was your internet? Was it Starlink?
No, it was visible. It was fine.
Okay. It
was totally fine.
So I guess the other day you were on satellite. Was that Starlink? I'm kind of.
No, I've been on satellite forever.
Okay, because you gave me a screen. Well, changing subject. You gave me a screenshot the other day of you on satellite. No service.
Oh, that was when I was hiking at Chino Hill State Park, and I was on SOS.
Ah, okay. And I think I told you next time how to trigger the satellite when you're.
Yeah, I'll have to try that.
Yeah, the only person I think I've ever texted on satellite was you.
You almost been me. You almost were the only person well, that's not true because I texted you on Starlink before. So
Oh, that doesn't count.
and that the funny thing is people think like Starlink it's like magical or something. It's just internet. You can't tell any difference. I don't know.
I also want to debate like when
I don't know.
so I have T-Mobile, and when they launched T satellite, well, they launched T satellite, but when they launched the data, what's Matt saying? when they have the data more on the iPhone, I want to see
What?
people on the Pixel phones have tested out the data on T-Mobile satellite through Starlink.
Oh, they jailbroke it or whatever.
There's a rumor you can jailbreak it and get around their wall of apps, but I don't know.
Yeah, don't F it up for everybody else.
Oh, well.
Don't be taking my bandwidth that I pay for. No, but I now with this setup, and I know I have time in October. I'm going to definitely do a couple POTAs, and I'm going to try to hit up a couple new spots. Maybe Silverwood, up in up by the mountains.
Yeah, I might have time in October because my team's sucking, or at least not to as opposed to watching.
I did get called for something your way, and I got called for something Matt's way the same week.
Let me guess. You're not going to fly out to New York.
I don't want to fly out to anywhere. I want a week off at home. When's the last time you had a week off at home?
That's my choice. I take weeks off. I go on vacation.
I'm not complaining about work because I'm very happy I have work right now with all the stuff going on. But I would like to have like a whole entire week off, just to kind of decompress, especially after the season. And I want to do some POTA. It's very addicting, but I don't like the pileups.
Just remember, you control the pileups.
I would miss them by a couple days if that was the case.
Wait, well,
that sucks. I'd miss them by a couple days.
Lord Mike gonna fly out to California by any chance?
No, he's going up to Washington.
His call sign just gets used in California, right?
I have heard it used in California, and I made a contact with him on POTA today.
Ah.
I'm like, K8 MR. Wait, what? And I'm like, wait a minute. I know that call sign. Yeah, so I want to definitely play some more POTA. That was a lot of fun. I think that antenna did a lot better than the ATOS. Not to knock the ATOS because the ATOS does pretty good for its size, but this thing, it seemed to pick up a little bit better. And the bands were good. I don't think they were great, but they were. I didn't think I was going to work a pileup. It's pretty much stayed west. I don't think the farthest I went was Louisiana to the
Farthest
east.
You mean?
Farthest east, sorry. From the west, I should say.
You have a map. You don't have a map on your POTA activation of where you activated, do you?
No, and one guy had a Connecticut call, and he was in Idaho, I think.
You know what's funny is I've had that. Like one time I was here and I worked
Does it work good? I was asking him. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying one time I worked a guy in Wisconsin, and I hear the call sign. I'm like, "Are you the guy that activates Governor's Island in Manhattan all the time?" And he was in Wisconsin on vacation. So I've seen that weirdness before.
I think Josh HRCC tried to do Manhattan, didn't he?
He did stuff in New York. I don't remember how successful. I mean, I know one of the contacts he made was
I made a contact with him.
A couple of people. Yeah.
Up there, the People's Republic of Portland area. You know what I meant by that.
Nope.
Yeah, so it's really addicting, and I was very uncomfortable in my car. I did a POTA last year with Keith, WA6QXA. I think that's not his call sign anymore. And we sat outside on a park bench, and I brought my own chair, and we were out there for like 4 or 5 hours or whatever it was, and it was like nice. It was nice and chill, just to kind of chill out and just do it. And we didn't really plan anything out, and we're just like working together very well. It flowed very well. I want to do that again. That was that was very fun. It's fun just to get away. And I know at Chino Hill State Park during the week, there's like nobody up there, so no one's gonna bug us. So just go out there.
Park rangers or something like that, or park police.
Nah. I was up there for like 4 hours one time last year. Nobody came by once.
And you have cellular where you're at?
No cellular.
Okay.
Spotty Wi-Fi. It's Starlink. Awesome Starlink. Thank you, Elon. I know some people hate him, but don't care. It gives me good internet. It's pretty cool being out in the middle of nowhere. And it's gotten better since I've had it. What was I going to say? I spaced. Somebody was talking to my ear. Kenny, nice to see you in there. That POTA sounded good, both on the remote site and the Yeah, I might go on DMR. I wasn't gonna, because I streamed earlier today. I wasn't gonna go on, but I normally do this Sunday nights. And in about 3 weeks, I'm not gonna be able to do it on Sunday nights for the rest of the winter. For the most part, I'm gonna keep my Starlink active. I've decided. I mean, I already spent the money, and I hear rumors of them having a $35 activation fee. So I have some Sundays off here and there. Not too bad. What plan do you have, Matt? Ted, I'm sorry. I thought I saw that. I thought I put that up and I didn't. Is that Chase in there?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Check the underneath of your vans.
Underneath what?
Check the underneath of your vans.
Underneath of my vans?
Yeah, at work.
Why?
Because I heard some bad stuff's happening with that.
Catalytic converters?
No. People placing things underneath there.
Oh, shoot. Good thing I don't have a van.
I converted my Starlink to standby 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm on standby mode right now. Isn't it 50 gigabyte? Yeah, I've fiber at my house. My 5G here sucks. My fiber rarely goes out, but when I do a POTA, a lot of these POTA parks around here, Lake Paris, has really crappy cell phone coverage, which is fine. I understand it's a state park. People want to get away from that, but I go there. I want to stream. So yeah, the Starlink works out perfect in that situation. No, it's not that bad. And it actually, I was able to download a stream. I used, so the day I updated my Starlink and changed over my service, I left it on just so it can keep, I guess it gets updates and everything else. Anyways, I use it as a backhaul, whatever, or a confidence monitor. And it was actually in 720p and not breaking up. Fairly impressed. And it's gotten faster. Man, there's some weird lines on here. That must be noise. 20 meters is freaking packed right now.
It's a lot cleaner than mine.
Whose fault is that?
My noise.
Don't get a hamstick Eric started on noise. And by the way, for a vertical antenna that I was using today, I had very low noise level. It was in the S1s. And I use that same antenna in my backyard. It was S9 a noise. So I know it's something in my neighborhood. Should I go to 40? 40 it is. Hey, I'm on 40 meters. Yeah, I agree with you. It's a great alternative. You know, but the only thing that scares me a little bit of having it as backup internet is they obviously those, you know, your feed going into the satellite is dependent on a couple different gateways. And if those, you know, if it's a big enough disaster, those gateways could get knocked out. So, and just because you have a connection doesn't mean you're going to get phone service through it too. But I have used it. I've made cell phone calls on it and no one has known the difference. I remember I took it to work and showed some people and they were like totally like, oh my God, you can make a phone call through it? I'm like, yeah, it's Wi-Fi calling.
It's internet. Straight internet.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's a cell phone.
So did I miss the discussion about the backup internet? Have you
No, we started it again.
I'm just like, that would be like a half a megabit is what they advertise or something.
Yeah. Josh going in there and getting the first contact tonight on 40 meters. By the way, I love doing the POTA, but man, the when you get the pileups, when you get 9 million people going at once, I can't handle that. My brain just.
Yeah, that's what people keep trying, you know. As I said,
And
you control something. The first time I activated W1AW, I was getting a pileup because it's W1AW, and as soon as everyone hears that call sign, they want it. The gentleman, the volunteer who was manning the station that day, he's like, just remember, you're in control.
Like I kept on saying Kilo 7 and then try to get the guy's call sign. And this other Kilo 5 station kept going and going. I was like, dude, chill.
I would have said,
that.
take Kilo 5 station, please hold.
Well, I said Kilo 7 station only, Kilo 7 station only. And
yeah, I would have actually called out the guy.
I would get to the suffix and then he would start again. It's like,
yeah,
I didn't want to be a sad ham.
I do have some. I have had some foreign calls during POTAs that like don't listen. And I've ignored them a couple of times, and I've just had to take the call just because they don't want to, listen.
And Josh, tell us about your first encounter with a sad ham today.
Let's hear this. Was the sad ham?
Was he from California? That's this one.
Or was he from Alabama?
Do you remember? Can you remember the new antenna you were on?
Cheligans?
Yeah, it's the 8. It's this one right here.
Because DX Engineering has it for $375.
Whoa. POTA did very well. I actually got a very good amount of contacts. I think I did just under 60. Then every time I keyed up, they're just, I get that on 40 a lot. And that, are they for you for sure they're a ham radio op? They could not be. You never know.
QRM, just QRM.
I heard somebody on, I think it was 40 meters today that was playing music, like with an AM, an AM.
Are you sure? The other thing I was going to say, Chase, are you sure it's not someone else, like a radio station, a shortwave station from a different IT region?
Oh, no, it was 100% ham radio because it would stop and somebody would key up and make noises and then start playing the music again.
Do you remember? Actually, it was I think it was the last time I did a POTA over at Butterfield in April, because that's the last time I did a POTA, which is like 5 months ago. Some guy kept crushing me. Everywhere I'd go, he'd crush me. And when I went to 20 meters, I couldn't hear him, but he was crushing my signal on the other side. If that makes sense.
I think someone was saying on the stream this afternoon that you're being stepped on as well.
It's not surprising. I've gotten emails in the past. You shouldn't be streaming when you're doing POTA. And then I asked some people that stream POTA, have you ever got an email like this before? Nope. It's like, why? Why? Why does it matter? I don't know. But good signals today. I didn't expect it. I was literally going to go to my local park and just not even stream and just see if I hear signals and try to talk to somebody. Maybe look at that. Maybe kind of hunt around for some POTA. And it turned into one of the most successful POTA days I've had in a while. There was another Delaware Park activity. Was it K6EGG?
Cam, is that what? Maybe you? It was you this afternoon that was saying
There was
that?
a guy that yelled at you, POTA, earlier saying something about MFers jamming your signal. I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't hear. I wasn't reading the chat as much because when I kind of go back and watch my old POTA activations, and the ones I mess up on the call signs the most is I'm trying to read the chat the most. So not like I don't want to read the chat, but I also want to get the call signs right because I want to go through and get as many calls as possible. And I did notice today when the little bit of I watched of it, I didn't mess up as many call signs as I normally did. Oh, nice. Let me know. And there's like a weird group of people out there that don't like POTA. I don't know why. I know I watched the K3JRZ, Jeff, a friend of the channel. He had a couple sad hams reach out to him on the air. He had a couple videos on it. I know the most recent one he was talking, or second most recent one.
People have
turn the dial. There's plenty of space.
People have issues, Greg. Some more than others.
I got issues.
We know.
Everybody knows. I was bummed because I saw your spot on Polo, but I couldn't. I'm going to try it again. I might try it as early as Friday, but believe it or not, we're going to have some thunderstorms all this week. Whoa. Starting Tuesday night. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
I wish you would have done this 2 days ago, Greg.
I was going to.
You should have.
I had plans.
Loser.
Where were you last night? Yeah, where were you last night?
I was out.
You didn't even text me back.
That's it. Oh well.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Yep.
Got plans.
Yep. Hey, I connected for 5 minutes enough to give you 2 likes.
That was very nice of you to take time out of your busy plans.
Yes.
Were you in the city?
No, I was at her place.
Oh. Does she have her own place?
Yes.
By herself?
Yeah.
Oh. Does she have space for an antenna?
That that's been a thought in my head. She's in she has a condo, so yeah, that's a problem. I gotta start figuring this out.
You guys
You
need
gotta
to
start getting ready to buy a house.
Yeah, maybe. I was trying to think of if I have her. She has a balcony. I'm like, can I hide an antenna on the balcony? No tree there that I can like throw an end fed to and hide.
Condo got a backyard?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say I have a video I just did on a great antenna for a backyard.
Yeah.
So with this antenna that I'm using, how much space do I need for that? I mean, it's vertical. Does it go?
Does it have radials?
Yeah.
Just pretty much as long as your radials are. How long are the radials? Like 16 foot?
Something like that. Not even. I don't even think that.
But they're 11
like
feet or something.
I think they're shorter than that.
I mean,
according to the manual, hold on. The manual says, or the page says, 11.48 feet radials.
FTX and the AMP mobile setup is the best. Oh?
Yeah, the Radiodity fit in my backyard of my duplex pretty well.
I got to look for a battery I can take with me on the airplane now. We'll probably do that next week.
BioInno?
Yeah.
Which I feel like you could probably find something cheaper than the BioInno. They want just way too much for batteries.
No, I was gonna say it's also what's your amp hour? Do you have?
I don't know offhand right now. Hamstick would know.
Because there is a BioInno, lower than a certain amount you can take on a plane that's legal.
That's what I want. And you have to carry that on, right?
Yeah.
I thought
have
it was less
4-foot
than
radius.
100 amp hours.
Or the 100 watt hours, you mean?
100 watt hours.
Yeah.
That always confuses me.
Which I don't know how to do those kind of conversions. So
That's above me. 4-foot radios, but 30 of them if you want the length. Doesn't matter. The length. So you're telling me all these years I've been hearing the length matters. You're telling me now length doesn't matter. BioInners are way overpriced, but they do the job. All right, Joe, I'm gonna go get you. I didn't hear you today on 20 meters, Joe. What happened? Oh. I got my K8 MRD. I was making it into some part of Texas today. Texas and Louisiana is about as far east as I got this afternoon. Actually, it was late morning for me. And then I drove all the way up to Rancho Cucamonga. Oh, we got Scott in here lurking around.
Great Scott.
Elevated radios are called counterpoise. So should I elevate those radios that I have on the thing? On the Shalligans or whatever it's called? Obviously, I think I set it up right because it tuned right and I was receiving good. And I didn't really, I don't know. That thing was pretty easy to set up for a dumbass like myself. I was going to email him. I'm like, hey, I didn't even really try to set this thing up correctly and I set it up correctly. And the, well, here it is. Here are my instructions. Yeah, I didn't realize how to tune it. So I didn't realize it was like a curve on the scope for the rig expert. This is what I was referring to right here.
I have one of those.
Yeah. So I didn't even really know how to use it, and I just figured it out pretty quickly. Pretty proud of myself. Although I did watch videos on it. I saw you spotted on 20 meters, Greg. At the time, I was operating on 15 meters. I was going to go to 15 meters, by the way. The two operators, so each had our own band and bandpass filters. Otherwise, I would have tried to contact you. So you were at a POTA as well? Is that what you're trying to say? Does example for loaded verticals, elevated counterpoise, worth check out. Yeah. I know Dana N7 UFT has mentioned that a couple times. And looks like I got a DX calling me. I made some DX contacts today. Canada and Mexico. 2 in Canada, 1 in Mexico. Who's the other guy calling me here? HK4T. HK4T. Colombia. In West Sacramento. Okay. I don't know if I would have been able to get you on 20 in Sacramento. I think the farthest south I was going, I made was Vancouver. Actually, that's not true. Portland. south of Portland. And obviously it was a real POTA, but I didn't really consider that a real POTA because I wasn't like, I was trying, but I wasn't necessarily trying. Like I didn't go out there and like say, I'm going to make 50 contacts. I was going to go out there and see if I can get that antenna to work. That was my goal. So I totally achieved my goal. I made contacts, and so I'm referring to what Walter's saying. I made contacts in Italy, Russia, Croatia, Chile, all from your POTA. Good job, man. I don't get too much Europe.
I get more Europe and you get more Asia than I do.
I rarely get Asia voice. That's personally for me. I have made. I think I talked to Japan and South Korea at Chino Hill State Park once, but it was like one of those like they came in real quick and then poof, they were gone. I should have gone on 15 is what I should have did. That was what I wanted to do, but I was afraid that I wouldn't tune that antenna correctly. But I'll definitely try 15 meters next time. Spain. Yeah, that's cool. And you know what? This is the first time in like 10 times I went up to that park or the Butterfield whatever, and I didn't have a cop show up. I had New Zealand last night on 20. Pretty happy about that. All right, gonna go for Kentucky. Somehow, I don't think this is really the operator. Wow. That's interesting.
What's that?
I just was reading this right here. If you accept restriction on free speech for any reason, it means you didn't have any education. You had an indoctrination. I'm surprised I let them keep that up there on QRZ. XL. Oh, ZL. I wish there was a way you can edit your I almost said tweets, but your things there.
Say again.
I wish there's a way to edit the chat. I've only worked Oceania. I've had 10 meters is starting to come in too, and I do better on 10 meters, like in Australia and New Zealand and everything. When they come in on 10 meters, man, they come in booming on 10 meters. Is FT8 like paint drying?
No.
But it's good conversation. I don't know if I feel like talking on the radio right now, to be honest with you. I kind of talked out on the radio. I didn't do hamstick numbers like 200. By the way, maybe someone can help me out with this one. So I know that I've got probably over 400 or 500 contacts at the Butterfield Ranch or Butterfield Trail, and it doesn't show up as a kilo. The only one that shows up as a kilo is at Chino Hill State Park.
Did you upload logs at saying you're at Butterfields?
Yeah, of course I did. I mean, they're in there.
As Butterfield?
Yeah.
And not just, it's a multi-park? Or is it just Butterfield?
It's just Butterfield.
Okay.
So let's take a look.
Hey, speaking of
Good thing I didn't go on the screen.
When is Colin going to get permission to go on 20 meters?
I don't know.
Oh, hi, Colin.
Oh, Colin's in here.
At least it was nice to see Andy watching the stream
Yeah,
today.
first time we had Andy in like 6 months in the chat. I don't think he stays up late anymore.
Oh.
So this is the only one. So this is my kilo.
Okay.
I think Tim Grayman POTA is going for 10 kilos.
I got a kilo at Jones Beach down 4 miles.
I don't think I'll get a kilo here for a while. Definitely not this year.
Well, here's the thing. So if someone who doesn't know what ham radio is, and you talk about a kilo, what do you think they're thinking of? We're talking about
Cocaine. That's the first thing that comes to mind because someone says, I want to get my kilo. And I'm like, what are they talking? Like, what?
Where'd you activate in Arizona?
In Arizona.
What was that?
December? You were there, weren't you? I did Lake Mead. I did two state, two park.
Maybe.
I went on the Arizona side and activated and went on the Nevada side and activated. Remember that?
No. You could have had Florida if you would have activated with 10 meters that day.
Wait a minute. You couldn't even activate that day.
I know. I got the activation. I got it.
Not the first
I got
day.
it. No, but the second day.
Not the first day. Because you were like pouting
Yeah,
all
but the
the
second
way.
day. But the Monday I got it.
Not the first day. You were very
Doesn't
upset at
matter.
yourself.
Still got an activation.
It was great. People love to see failure, dude.
Especially from you.
Especially from you that day. What's up, Todd? Nice to see you in there. I got bit up and I was sweating my butt off there that day. I would like to do that again. I want to bring my radio. I got to figure out how to transport it.
What, the A91?
Yeah. Because I don't want to carry it on the plane with me.
Yeah, but do you really want to check it and risk it being damaged?
Got insurance.
Yeah, but then that ruins the POTA if it gets damaged in the flight.
Well, that's why I want to put it in a case somehow. The antenna's already in a case, so I could just throw it in there.
That's a Pelican. Yeah, a Pelican, but ship it? How much? Can you ship it ground?
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid. So I could throw a Pelican case inside my check bag.
You should get 70 pounds through our
Oh,
airline.
yeah, I can get 70 pounds. That's not a problem. So who's going to pay? Who's going to buy my 891 then?
And what are you going to get instead?
This doesn't really give me much more though. I got to be honest with you. I haven't heard the best things about the FTX.
FTX1.
Yeah. It's small though, isn't it? But I want 100 watts.
Depends how you bring it. If you just bring the
what?
The front part up. Joe's like get a G90 and then the thing has a decent tuner.
I don't need a tuner though.
Hey Joe, what battery would you grab to complement a G90?
I want 100 watts though. That G90 is not 100 watts.
That's 20.
I want 100 watts. I ain't doing a POTA without 100 watts.
I think that FTX is a little bit overpriced for what you get.
I do too. Because I'm not going to use the VHF and UHF in it.
I mean, my X6100 was like $600 and I have a tuner.
Yeah, I can run 100 watts on a battery. No problem. All day long.
Now, I can't run $100 or 100 watts, but without an amp.
World's better and does 2 meter and 100 watts. It doesn't do 2 meter sideband, does it?
I have 3 HTs that I carry that can do 2 meters and 440.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay,
doing
Matt.
this. I can't do 600 watts on a POTA.
Why not?
Yes, 100 watts is QRP. That's why I don't want to go anything below than 100 watts. I don't think it does sideband on 2 meters.
Yeah, I think it might only be FM.
Yeah, it's only FM. I don't know why they don't make a 2 meter sideband radio anymore. It does?
Well, they do. It's just the 9700.
The documentation I saw says it does not, but I totally admit if I was wrong, but and people have told me it doesn't do it. How much is that radio? $2,000?
think it's like,
It does?
is it like 2,500?
The the FTX one.
Yeah, the Optima.
Are you guys going to buy it for me? I'll buy it if you guys buy it for me.
Now, if you buy one, I'll buy your FT8 91 because I need a second one for my car.
You need a second 891?
Yeah, because my other one's in a Go box.
Whose fault is that? You're going to buy a whole nother radio because you have another one's tied up.
Yeah. I'm irresponsible with money, so
I'm not.
I'm cheap, just not when it comes to ham radio.
Dude, I'm pretty cheap.
FTX one. Hold on. FTX one field is 1,500. I think that's just the.
So it's
Doesn't
like
include-
1,800 then for the Optima.
1,900 if you want the Optima with the full blown 100 watt.
So yeah, after tax, it's almost $2,000.
If anybody at HRO can hook me up.
That's a whole month of rent.
If I get really desperate, I could drive the HRO in Delaware, and they don't charge sales tax.
Can you buy it for me and then I'll send you the money and ship it? Because it's 8% sales tax here is actually probably worth it.
I'll just charge you double.
I figured y'all were higher than 8%.
Come on, double, Sam?
Well, I gotta charge you tolls. So when I got my 991, it was a wash. They had the tolls or the
Oh, I got you. Going back and forth. I didn't think about that.
because my home state of New Jersey has
Yep.
to charge tolls for going the length of the damn state.
On
So
roads you
the-
already paid for?
Yeah. So
I know how that is.
so if you buy the FTX one plus the SPA one, the amplifier, it's more than the combo, obviously.
Good thing I hit the mute button again.
But if you get the FTX one, you get the battery with it. Huh. Well, that's 5 watts.
I just think it's stupid you have to buy the tuner separately. I don't understand why they couldn't include the tuner.
The 991 is so. How do you feel, Matt? Honestly, how do you feel about the 891's tuner? And be honest. I know you want me to buy it. And when I was at Ham Radio Outlet the other day, I really wanted to play with it, and I kept on getting talked to, and I didn't really want that, to be honest with you.
For $1,500, I could buy 2 710s again. And then I have a full radio that I don't have to disassemble. And then buy extra stuff like separation cables and stuff.
Is this part of battery in the back? Yes, Haley.
Yeah, that's the amplifier and battery.
And battery?
No, I don't know. But wait,
You going to bed?
on the
All right, you
Optima?
want to say goodbye? Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, you be
Oh,
good.
it's
I'm going to
separate.
meet your teacher on Tuesday,
Tuner and an amp. Thought.
Miss Parker or whatever her name is.
The tuner and the back part is the amplifier and I think a battery, because
How do you charge this thing?
from what I remember, you have to take the battery off the back of the radio, put that amplifier on.
Well, they don't have it in Anaheim.
They have it in Newcastle. They have it in Phoenix, Greg.
They also have it in
Phoenix
Plano.
is 600 miles away. I want more photos.
Don't they have one in an HRO in Bakersfield?
I don't think that's there anymore. I don't know if they had
Oh.
one there. I know they had one in San Diego, in Burbank.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
So but the 710's cheaper than this, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Granted, the 710's
it's four
not-
times the size though.
Yeah, but you could throw that thing in a Pelican case and
Where are the cables at for the plug-in? Like, how do you plug it in for the like power and stuff?
it's on the back of the Field and then the back of the Optima.
I know, but I want to see photos.
If you go look at your buddy MRD's videos, when he does the separation in his exploder, he shows you how to hook all that up.
Oh, BNCs. BNCs.
I just didn't seem impressed when because Jeremy bought one when we were at Huntsville, and I was not impressed with it when we activated on the way back.
What radio did you activate yesterday with Matt? Hi, John from Vegas. You had a big fight there yesterday. This is not worth dropping $2,000 for. I'm sorry, but
I mean, honestly, if you really wanted to have 2 meter and 440, you could just get a 991.
it's a nice setup. This is in your Bronco, right?
How's the
991 is a terrible HL. I don't have a 991. I have an 891.
I have a
right?
991, but that's
I think you're saying that
Where's
because I said the 991 is terrible.
I don't have any experience with the 991. He's pumping right there. That Bronco's not electric, is it?
Do you activate while oh wait, it's electric? It's not
Oh, it is electric.
it's not a hybrid?
I get more questions after I do a POTA for my Tesla than I do from anything else. How bad the noise is there? I have zero noise from the car. There's no alternator.
You should do a Tesla POTA.
Hey,
Frequently
Ted's
asked
going to get rid of
questions.
his 991. I'm sorry. I thought you were looking for an 891.
Yeah. Not right now, but like in the
I just want to see some more photos. of this
eventual
thing.
future.
Like the wiring and everything. There's not much of it. I don't want to go skimming through YouTube and accidentally. Mike probably wouldn't mind, but
Is there in the download section of that page, is there a what's it called? Like the overview thing? Spec sheet?
this is
Or
kind of it right
files in the
here.
files thing?
What are you looking for?
There
Does it
should
have
be pictures in the file.
Do you have how did you wire it out, Matt? Do you like put what's it called? I'm spacing. It's just the connectors I made one night on here. They're on the
Oh, you're talking
BioInno.
Oh, you're talking about power poles?
Yeah. I can put those on. That's not a
I
big
was gonna say,
deal.
and I think I missed it. So, Matt's trucks is just electric, or is it a hybrid?
No, it's electric.
So okay, he doesn't have alternator hum to worry about or noise to worry about.
No, I get a little bit of noise if I'm not in camping mode. I think it has to do with the motors because the motors are activated in my car. Man, I don't know. I don't. That's a lot of radio, and I have a radio, and the only thing I want to activate is HF. You guys like spending my money.
Yep.
Oh, it is gas. Okay.
Oh, so you get alternator mine or hum?
I got 10 hours of sleep last night, and I feel more tired than I did yesterday with 5 hours of sleep. If you're only doing HF, you don't need a waterfall. Yeah, I don't really need a waterfall. It'd be nice to have a waterfall. If that FX whatever had a video out, I would definitely think about it, but it doesn't. So, yeah. It's like Europe's starting to come in a bit. There you go. 991. Just what we're talking about.
I put the pictures of the rear of the radio in Discord.
So you could just add whatever. So it's a normal power plug.
Yeah, you could. I don't know if there's a conversion for power poles yet. Kind of like on the 891.
Yeah, you could just take the cables out and.
Have you done the conversion yet on yours?
Well, I put them on my cables. I just didn't really convert it.
Oh. Because if you have a 3D printer, you can 3D print the little power pole things.
Thank you for putting that in there. This is the 990 because the 991 was so bad.
Sam seems to really like the 991.
If it works for him, wherever he's using it for, I mean, I have no. Man, but $2,000 is a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
I can buy a couple new antennas for that much.
I thought you make a bunch of money, Greg, and you're rolling in the dough.
Who said that?
Nobody in the broadcast.
You see where I live? You see how small my house is?
Small?
In California, that's a small house.
See how small my house is? Tesla stock is doing good.
In California, for the price of a house this size, you could buy 5 here.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
I know a lot of people that have lived in California and had like rinky-dink little houses that were like...
Don't tell me this.
A lot more money.
I know my buddy that actually grew up in Oklahoma. He moved back there. He bought a house here. Actually, it was just a condo. And he made enough money off it in equity and bought like 4,500 square foot house. I don't know, whatever. Huge place.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the people that have come to run my state have done from California.
Poconos. I've been to the Poconos before.
Yeah, what year?
I don't know. It was like 10 years ago. Maybe a little bit more. I've been there quite a bit, actually. I've been there 4 or 5 times. I'm trying to think of the name of the city where the track is at. They have a lot of toilets there.
What kind of track is it?
It's
NASCAR.
It's NASCAR, but it's only 3 turns. I almost got killed by
Raceway.
Yeah, I almost got killed by a deer there.
would have loved to seen that.
I've never been to that track. I've been to a lot of racetracks.
It's the only
Off
other
the
track
gas
that doesn't
station.
have a ring road, too.
It looks pretty cool. Wish I would have got to go there.
Oh, that's it. Long Pond, Pennsylvania. My flights always get screwed going out of AVP. So I end up driving to beautiful Philadelphia and dealing with car rental there. But you rented it in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, so you need to return it there. No, I'm returning it here. But we don't have space for it.
Have you been to the racetrack? I can't remember the name of it. The one in New York, Laken. It's kind of by Connecticut.
Watkins Glen?
Yes, Watkins Glen.
That ain't by Connecticut.
That is not. Yeah, that's more upstate.
Oh, never mind. Not Connecticut. It's near another state, isn't it?
Maybe
I think Vermont is probably the closest, maybe. But it's still, that's at least
I thought I
3 hour
flew into
drive.
Hartford for that one.
Let me see.
Maybe I'm thinking of the racetrack in Connecticut.
There's one in New Hampshire.
I've been to Watkins Glen though. Watkins Glen was
Watkins
cool.
Glen's the Finger Lakes. So Seneca Lake. You probably would have flown into Binghamton, anywhere.
I flew in a bigger airport than that.
Ithaca, Binghamton.
The airport that I flew into was like a college town.
I think I flew into Hartford and then drove.
Is
How many
Ithaca?
hours is that?
Is Ithaca a college town?
Yeah, I believe it is.
It sounds familiar. I just remember being college. Like everybody's like, "Oh, this is a small little college town."
If you drew from Hartford to Watkins Glen, it's a 5-hour drive.
That's probably right then. I think it was. Yeah, I don't remember. Or maybe I flew into Rochester. I don't remember. Yeah, it's probably Rochester that we flew into.
It's possible you did Rochester.
Because I think the race after that was at Canadian Tire Sport Motor Park. And
Rochester's about a 90-minute drive from there.
Because I have been to Canada.
I'm sorry.
It was actually kind of nice. That racetrack up there is nice.
I just remember Watkins Glen raining a lot, like Pocono. Oh my God.
I think the 3 times that I've been to Watkins Glen, it rained.
Pocono rains. There's a joke there. Either it has rained or it's going to rain.
I think it was Petersboro is where the racetrack was.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's so green over there. There's another thing I tell you what, in the Pocono there, going to a Walmart's an interesting place to go to. I'm just going to say, we did that for entertainment one night. There's not much going on in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, or actually we stayed at a truck stop south of there. And there was a Walmart right next to our hotel, and they're like, everybody had some drinks, and they were like, we're gonna go to Walmart. I'm like, why are you going to Walmart at 9 o'clock at night on a Friday? And oh my God,
is that where people Walmart come in from?
Oh my God, everybody was really nice though. It's by a truck stop. I can't really remember. I know we stayed by a truck stop. And it was a Marriott property. And it was attached to there's a Freddy's by there or something. I don't know. There's a lot of places that I've seen that I've never seen again down over here. But everybody was super nice. The median home price in Greater Adelaide. Your dollar value is different. You guys are having the same problem Canada's having with housing.
I can tell you why that Canada's a mess.
We're not going to go there.
I know. I wish Canada was nice.
It is nice.
It is
it's
nice,
just
but
it's always been.
It's expensive though. It's very expensive.
I remember going up there.
Iceland's is expensive for food. You want to talk about expensive? Go there.
They don't have McDonald's there either.
In Iceland?
Nope.
Yep.
It's one of the biggest. They got rid of it, I think, 10 years ago.
Or 15.
Probably a lot healthier for that.
Maybe.
I had
I
a
forget, where is Iceland? Is it Iceland's closer to the UK, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there was a what was it? It was a thing about I think importing of some because there's some import tariffs or something. So importing some of the whatever the like whatever the condiments or whatever they do for McDonald's that they need.
Oh, did you hear that? I can't remember his call sign. The guy, he was super active in Iceland. The ham up there that's always on FT8 passed away about a week ago.
it starts with a T.
Yeah.
Where would I find
TF
that? Iceland. How would I-
TF2 something.
He passed away, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can find his call sign. I've definitely worked him multiple times. But I saw on either one of the POTA groups or something, he passed away.
Anybody can figure that call sign out? Let me know.
TF2 MSN.
TF2
Oh, I've seen that call before.
MSN.
Yep, TF2 MSN. He's a silent key.
That
now.
doesn't. Oh yeah, I have worked them.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Yep.
When did he SK?
I don't know. It's probably about a week ago that I saw that.
Oh
I
man,
don't
that's
know when he
unfortunate.
passed away. Yeah, him.
Yeah, he has a TS2000 there too.
Silent key shows
Yeah.
him as a.
Oh, it does show as a SK there. That sucks.
Let me see if I worked him.
Yeah, he had 148,000 contacts confirmed.
No, I did not. I did not work.
I got him on 2 different bands, and he
Yeah, I
confirmed me
need
out.
to request this because you can still get the QSL card, so I
How?
might request that one.
I guess a spouse or something or someone's.
On Club Log.
Well, I
I
don't know.
worked him
I
on
don't know
10
how
and
to
17.
pronounce your name, dude. But thanks for the contacts up there in Iceland. That's unfortunate to hear. I hadn't seen him on for last summer. I saw him on quite a bit.
Yeah, he was pretty active like the last 2 years, but I haven't seen him since.
He was active a couple of weeks ago.
So he must have passed away
a
within
month
the last
ago.
few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of people passing away here. Let me see here. Pitt. All right. Mebane, North Carolina. Did I pronounce that right? Mebane. KF4VTT. John, nice to see you in there. Colin is doing a lot of research here. What's unfortunate, he passed away because I remember seeing his call up there a lot. And it was very hard to work him.
Yeah, I think he's the only one from Iceland I've ever made a contact with. I can't think of any other TF call signs.
I remember seeing the photo as soon as you said that. That's the T one, because I remember going, okay, I gotta get this T guy. Well, R.I.P. dude. Hope you're making some FT8 contacts up above. He probably helped out a lot of people get some DXCC.
Oh yeah.
Once again, if you guys are just jumping in here, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. We got to 80 last night. I still want to do 250 before I get that antenna. Or Tesla stock goes to 420. Did we lose Seth? He gone. It's only 11:30. Nope, he's back. We were just going to talk crap about you. You in there, Seth?
Need to do a 24-hour stream where you try to get 420 likes.
Why 420? Why not 2,400?
2,400?
Yeah, 1,000 an hour or 100 an hour. I don't know if I can sit through here for 24 hours.
Yes, you can.
Need a catheter bag, a bedpan to sit there.
I'm not eating either on.
So you like Scott Hansen from Red Zone?
What about him?
I don't think he goes to the bathroom on Sundays during the football season.
A lot of those announcers don't. I know announcers that won't go for like 3 or 4 hours. Vinny would go 4 hours sometimes during a game. Vince Scully. I mean, 3 hours isn't that bad, but you can't go 24 hours. I mean, I can. Has anybody done a 24-hour stream on here? Ham radio wise? The Hayden, right? Is it Hayden? Yes, Haley. I thought you were going to bed. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not, though. All right. Good night.
I was in Mama in your bed, and everyone was in there. Sasha was in there. Maya was in there.
Sasha was on the bed in
no,
there?
not on the bed.
Oh, okay.
But
That's what I thought.
But she was in the room.
Oh, okay. All right. Be good. So, do you guys anybody know did a 24-hour stream?
Done 12 hours is the most I've done. Not
So-
for ham radio. Or I think I might have done one ham radio for a contest. But for weather, I've definitely done 12 hours.
Yeah, I can't believe he spent $3,000 on a chair. Colin's just worried about his confirmations. He doesn't care about the guy dying.
Yeah, I need to go request my cards before they shut that down.
I'm not making fun of you, Colin. I just poor guy. But yeah, he did good. So he did his mission. He got some people confirmed. He got some DXCC for some folks. Maybe that was his mission in life. Who knows? I always thought that, once you get your job done, then that's when you're gone. So I still got work to do, I guess. I hope.
Usually about 5 years after.
What's that?
Said it's usually about 5 years after. Like after you retire, that's usually when people start, especially if you work like a weird schedule. It's usually about when people kick the
That's
bucket.
why I'm retiring early. I got 9 years and 10 months left. Hopefully. Do mine at 60.
I need to find out if when I change my call sign, if that resets my work.
Wait,
that
are you changing your call sign?
Eventually, yeah. If that resets my DXCC challenge.
Ask, is Dustin in here? He just did his.
Okay, I have 0 IDT.
Oh yeah, I forgot he changed his. Yeah,
Good for you, man.
because
I
I'm up
can't-
to 379.
I can't do 51. This
Why not?
Well, I won't have any money. And I can't pull my retirement till 60 at the earliest. Do my union. I'm just guessing Oscar was some sort of government worker if he was able to do that his early. He pulled his 10 years, 30 years or whatever. Well, somebody kept calling me and then they went bye-bye. So now I'm working China. Although I don't.
Favorite country.
China. Pigeon head soup. All right.
Apparently, I lost that sound effect. Oh, I found it.
China?
I still have yet to fix that.
Is it still loud?
No, it's got that like click at the end of it.
We didn't hear it.
Your name's not
Oh.
Eric? I think with Social Security, if you retire at 67, you get the full thing.
Yeah.
Versus taking it earlier at 62 or no, my mom took her retirement at 55. Or early retirement.
Yeah. So you can retire and not pull your Social Security with the government funded program, which probably won't be there when I get there.
Pretty sure I will have Social Security to pull. I don't think
But I guess now the math is you pull it as early as you can if you're not going to work. Because I know some people that I worked with that retired that didn't pull it, and then they pulled it and they died like a year later. It's like, you can't take it with you. Take it as soon as you can. I understand if you're working, don't take it because then you get dinged. But if you're retired, just pull it. Screw it.
I think according to the Social Security, I am eligible because I worked, or at my age, I've already have enough work years to count, be eligible for it.
Well, go and get it.
Yeah, it's pretty much automated.
You got your credits? I'm actually saying the two different things. Josh in there is going to get his Europe QRZ award. You should get accepted very quickly.
It should pretty much be there by now.
I should have activated K6FUU today. Why didn't you remind me?
I don't know. You got pissed. I messaged you.
Damn it! I forgot to work. I forgot to activate Parker's K6FUU.
Well,
when I was in Huntsville.
For those of you who have permission to activate as K6FUU, don't forget to email the club's email address with the log so I can upload it to POTA.
So if you guys want to work K6FUU in a park, all we're asking is to activate it.
Well, if you want to activate, the big thing is make sure you coordinate with us, and we'll give you the email address to send the log to so I can get it up there and get you credit. And there's a thing when you do the log to make sure that both the club call gets credit and you as the operator gets credit.
Seth might know the answer to this question. So when I change my call sign, can I immediately, since I currently own this call sign, can I immediately apply for a club call with my current call sign?
I mean, as your old call, you mean?
Yeah, the one that I have now. Or do I have to wait 10 years or 5 years or whatever?
I don't know. I can.
That's a good question.
I do. But remember, as a club, you need to have 4 people, and you have to have all the incorporation documents.
There should be about 4 people that are regularly in this.
Well, like for K6FUU, the Friends Uniting Over UHF Club, we had a couple meetings. We had a
Kim?
board.
Yeah, this would count as a meeting right now.
Well, I would do it. I wouldn't do it on YouTube. I don't need the whole world knowing our, But let me reach out to me offline. I'll email last one of the VECs that the other VEC Greg that I was thinking about doing it can do club calls now. The
Alaska
the best thing that came out of Alabama.
Oh, nice.
Because it'd be cool to keep my current call sign because IRE is a measurement of composite video signals. So I can make it like a broadcast people's ham radio club.
I will have to. Remind me. I'll have to ask that VEC what they need. So,
is that why you separated from your call sign from your YouTube channel?
Yeah, because I'm getting ready to change it whenever I find one that I like. It's just too long to say when I'm trying to work DX it. I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah, I have some issues with mine too, but it's just they
Yours
get it
is
wrong.
much faster to say though than mine. Mine's like, I forget, it's like 14 syllables or something.
Log this one. Kim, I did a POTA today. Butterfield Memorial, whatever. I did it by Euclid in the 71 by the shooting range there, Prado Park area. Looks like 40 meters is starting to keel over a little bit. Let's try 20 here. Got quiet. It got quiet. Yeah. All right, it's about 8:30 here in Southern California. I had 3 days of straight of streaming and 2 streams today. That's exactly where I was at today, right by the Prado shooting range. You just keep going down that very rough road. So pretty happy with that antenna. The radio, what I forget the name of it now. I am not going to be back.
Chelegans?
That's it. 750. So I won't be back on streaming till earliest Friday. My next day off. And next Sunday, if I go on, it'll be pretty late because I'm not going to get home till late on Sunday, unfortunately. Not late night, but late afternoon. So, but I am off the next day. So I definitely will be on the next day at the earliest. So, at the latest. So, good to see you folks in here. That's great. And
if anyone wants to use the club call, please reach out to myself, Greg, Sam, or that sad ham in Asia right now, and reach out to us in the Discord. We'll most likely just give you permission and just give you the really simple ground rules. We just don't want, to make it clear, we just don't want anyone using it. That really annoys us. But most of the time, if you ask us, hey, can we use it? We're gonna probably say sure. Have fun.
Yeah,
you know.
we've had a couple people in the past use it when they didn't ask. They just thought they can use it. And I wouldn't say they're using it maliciously. I think I said that correct.
Maliciously?
But they, you got to ask. Just ask. It's simple. 99% chance of saying yes. But I appreciate all the fun time this weekend and making a good amount of contacts at the POTA. I didn't really feel like talking on the air tonight. Just kind of talked out, being streaming 4 times in 3 days. So, I did a long one. I did a 3-hour one yesterday. So I'm going POTA camping Tuesday till Thursday. Excellent. Right on. I can't say his name on here right now. All right. You guys take care and have a good evening, everybody. And I didn't hit I wasn't in the right page for my, wait. Let me tell you about, okay. I almost hit the button.
But
Kim's going to tell us something. Try not to sneeze. Your last camping trip. It's Josh saying 73 there. It's all for Kim here. And 20 meters looks like there's a lot of them today. I'm guessing she's typing. Larry and I kayaked at State Beach. We also were out as we were out in the ocean. I got to get you in Sonobus one of these days there, Kim.
Wait, does that mean I have to watch my language now?
Yeah, you should be watching it anyways there, Mr. New Yorker, New Jerseyer.
Have you heard your language lately at times?
No getting mad when they have Chicago-style pizza.
Ew.
Ugh. Call it what it is, a casserole.
You're not wrong.
What did I miss?
I was talking to two things. Well, we're discussing basically cold Chicago pizza, what it is, a casserole, and I was telling what the best thing. I was trying to say. Mentioned that the best thing that came out of Alabama now does club calls.
Two dolphins came up within 8 feet of us,
And
it was
Chase had a
incredible,
question, so,
Scary at the same time. Oh, those dolphins were just having fun with you. Dolphin ain't hurt nobody out in the ocean. That's cool. I'll have to tell that to my daughter right now. She would love to hear that. That's good to hear. That is awesome. Did you ask them if they're going to get their ham radio license? I bet you did. I got to hit the button though. You guys take care. Don't forget to hit the hit Sam's pin message up there. I almost said tweet. I think I did say tweet.
You did say tweet.
I was thinking about Twitter because I'm looking at Twitter right now.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that? I always do.
Nothing.
Yeah, you guys need
Join
to
us
get
on
that.
Discord, everybody.
I'm going to hit button. Here you go. Take care, everybody. See you Friday.
Bye.